everyone. Welcome to The Grid, episode 170. Aaron was telling me about how much he was losing weight. So
I don't want to be I don't want to be as, God damn it.
Sexy?
I feel like I don't want to be as sexy because I was going to say like, I don't want to be
You're too
a
sexy.
fat, I don't want to be a fat fuck.
Yeah.
But like, that's offensive.
Good thing you didn't say that on the grid.
I wouldn't say that.
You would never.
I fucking never would fucking say that.
Aaron, this is going out to the public.
Oh shit.
Everybody
I forgot
is
about
listening
that.
to this
Oh
one.
God. Damn it. Stupid.
Welcome everybody to
We'll do
The
it
Grid.
live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. This is The Grid, everybody. Extra episode each week that Aaron and I put on for all of our Patreon members, our programs over on patreon.com/Oblivion Bar Pod. Everybody on the Aaron, is it $5? $2? No, it's $2. $2 tiers and up.
I want my $2.
You get your $2 hairs every week, full. Well, I guess it'd be monthly, but point being is that you get all that money back in this 4 times a month episode, right?
Yeah, that's more than some married people have sex.
That's true. That's why we do it.
That's if you believe the sitcoms, you know.
If you can believe everyone loves Raymond, you know, like
yes,
they never lie. But anybody, oh my gosh, you got me all messed up. This is what you get every week, everybody. This is the normal show, and I know we're not putting on a good show yet, but we still have a while to go. All right, we've got 28 more minutes to show you that this is worth it.
At least,
because
it never just stays like 28 minutes. You know when you're like, I'm gonna make a sandwich. You ever get snackish? You're gonna make a sandwich, and you go to make a sandwich. And you're like, it's just gonna be a basic like ham and cheese.
Yep.
But guess what? You got like tomatoes. Like I see a tomato on the counter. I'm gonna slice that tomato. Put some mayo, some mustard, some ketchup, maybe a little bit of who knows? You got some pepper. You got some pepperoncinis. You know, you put something. It's never just a little gabagool. It's never just 30 minutes of the grid. It's always more.
Yeah. We very rarely, I think maybe ever have like just stopped it at 30 minutes, but that is to your gain. So usually what we do here, again, new episodes every Friday. Aaron and I put this out to the programs over on Patreon. So every 10th episode, we put it out to everybody. So this is your sort of primer to see what you can get if you support us over on Patreon. So not only that, you also get early access to normal episodes. Like this past week, we talked to Paul Pope. The program's got that. I think, well, this wasn't a good example. I put it out like Sunday evening, but usually you get it like Friday evening, sometimes much earlier than that. We'll often do video versions, like the audio commentary, for instance, that's coming out the same day as this with Christian Ward over Event Horizon comes out, or it's already out on Patreon. People that are on Patreon can go and listen to that right now. So anyway, point being is that if you want to support the show, and just hear more shenanigans from Aaron and I, you know, Aaron Shenanigans, the place with the mozzarella sticks and the goofy shit on the walls.
Yeah. If you say shenanigans one more time,
I want to pistol whip you. Evil shenanigans. Yeah, those shenanigans.
Hey, Farva.
I said I don't want a liter of cola. I want a goddamn.
It was liter cola.
Oh, it was liter cola. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Point being, this is the grid, everybody. A couple things on the docket, Aaron. Firstly, Erica Fett, good friend of the show. Yep. She is 1 month away from a Patreon nickname.
Ooh.
So thank you, Erica. If you're listening to this, thank you so much for joining us at the $10 Gold Star patron tier. 1 more month and you'll get a funny nickname that Aaron and I will definitely keep PG-13 and not offensive at all. Right, Aaron?
I don't think any of our nicknames for our page or for our programs are offensive.
Should we go through them very quickly?
Maybe just like a couple.
Okay. Travis is the official Dr. Indiana Jones of the show.
Dr. Jones.
We have Ham 6 is the official red leader of the show.
Yep.
Over. Breaker 9. This is Rubber Ducky. Do you copy? We have Kenny, good friend of the show. Kenny Myers is the official Phantom Freak of the show.
Mm-hmm.
We have Robert is the official nuke dealer. So those are just a couple. And that's what you get. 6 months on the $10 tier gets you a nickname and a t-shirt. So again, more perks. Aaron, let's talk about stuff that matters, shall we?
Everything matters.
Everything matters.
Seconds, you won't even be matter. What movie is that from?
Say it again.
Like, doesn't matter. In a few moments, you won't even be matter.
Oh gosh, I don't know. What is that?
It's Men in Black. It's the Edgar suit. It's the bug in the Edgar suit.
Damn it.
Never mind.
Sorry.
I think so. I don't know if this is offensive or not, but I'm going to bring it up. I think like okay, I'm 90% sure this is going to be offensive, but I'm
Remember,
going to try
this
not.
is going out to everybody. This is
Yes,
not just to the
okay.
programs and David.
But this is what we do. I gotta speak my mind, man. You can't
Gotta
put
keep
me
it
in a
real.
cage.
We don't.
You can't
We
put
keep
me
it
in a
real
cage.
here.
I'm a peacock. Sarge, you gotta let me fly.
Gotta let me fly.
You gotta let me fly. So, when I was a kid, I would watch like television shows, and I'd be like, man, like I'd watch like binge them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I could do that. When X-Files, I used to like binge watch all of X-Files. Like, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a freaking special agent for the FBI. I'm gonna find those aliens.
Yep.
Unfortunately, like the bad thing is like recently I've been binge watching a lot of Love on the Spectrum.
Yes, we spoke on this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so like I'm starting to like look at all these things, these activities, these things that I've done since like being a kid, and like I'm wondering if it's like a form of like autism. So like I have to like look into these things because like I have for some reason almost like a photogenic or what do you call it? Photographic memory. Photogenic. That means it looks good. But a photographic memory almost of like movie quotes.
Yeah. But with literally nothing else.
With nothing else.
Yeah. I can't even get you to remember
Nothing else.
like hardly anything. But movie quotes.
Yeah, movie quotes. And my mom, she used to tell me, she would say, if you would spend the amount of energy that you spend on, remembering movies and watching movies on your homework, you'd be a genius. I said, Mom, it doesn't take any energy. That's the problem.
Did you start poking in the head and go, McFly, hello?
McFly, hello? No, I didn't.
You didn't do that?
Rude.
That would have been rude. And I would have got grounded.
To my mother.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's interesting. Yeah. It's funny how our brains attach to certain things because I'm the same way. I feel like there are certain parts of my life where I can remember things extremely well. Certain bits of comics, movies, of course, very similar. Sports is also another thing for me. Like I can remember certain sports teams and players, things like that. It's interesting. I don't know where that part of our brain, why that latches and why we're able to continue to remember those things. But we do.
I will say this though, Love on the Spectrum, both the American version and the Australian version are super beautiful. Like just if you've not watched it, watch it with like your significant other, watch it with somebody special. It is a beautiful journey. Love it.
I have little to no interest. And here's the thing, Aaron, I'll tell you this because I don't think most people listening to this know this. I've asked you to watch 4. Is it 4 things? I think I've asked you. Daredevil Born Again, Blade Runner 2049, the franchise, and something else. What else? What else was it? Why am I asking you? You don't know. Have you watched any of that?
No.
Okay, here's the thing, everybody. Listen to this.
I've been reading I'm
going to proclaim this. Yeah, you have read a couple things I've recommended. Local Man. I'm rereading that myself. Mr. Miracle, you recently finished.
Read all of that. Yep.
That's good. Love that. We're going to do an audio commentary of Blade Runner 2049.
Ooh.
To make you watch it.
Like, because it's like a fresh experience for me, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm just gonna be silent because I'm be like laser vision, like learning everything about this movie.
It's a beautiful movie. It's Denis Villeneuve, the guy who did Dune. And
speaking of, they just started production on Dune 3.
Yeah, Dune Messiah is officially in production, which is cool. And I will say, this is how scatterbrained the grid is, everybody. Just so you know, moving on, transitions. Here's one.
Segue.
Aaron, I watched Superman on Tuesday. We're recording this on Thursday, July 10th. I saw it on July 8th.
Yeah. No spoilers.
No spoilers. All right. Okay. You're seeing it tomorrow?
Saturday.
I'm seeing it again tomorrow. So that should give you a pretty good indication of what my thoughts are on this film. But I will say very broadly, without any spoilers, this is a really great film.
I've heard nothing but great things about it so far.
Yeah. When a movie is being trashed by Fox News, but everybody else loves it, that's when you know
that means it's really good.
That's when you know it's like really good.
Yeah, there's no argument there. Yeah.
So anybody, for some weird reason, if you're listening to this and you're like, why would I want to go see Superman? Just know that as someone who's like maybe hypercritical of these films, and I hate the fact that I am just because I love these characters and this medium so much. And James Gunn is one of my favorite directors, and this character is one of my favorite characters of all time. I had little to no complaints. It's not a perfect film, I'll say that, Aaron, but it's not by any stretch an average film. It's the best thing that DC has done since better than Suicide Squad. It's It's probably the best thing that's happened since the Dark Knight.
That's awesome. So it's really
But it's
cool.
not
It's
better
like,
than Dark Knight, just so we're aware.
so my job that I recently started like a month ago.
Yep.
Today we dropped a we called it I called it the up and away case. It was a mystery case. So I got to design it. I got to buy all the comics for it and fill it up, all that stuff. And it was awesome. Sold out in less than 10 minutes.
Nice.
So it was just an amazing
People
experience.
are pumped. People are pumped.
People are excited. So I was like, this is going to work. And so like the whole, everybody was just like going crazy over it. So that was a really cool day for me also that happens to fall in line with the whole Superman.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, for a long time as a comic book fan, I was talking to my partner Olivia about this on the way home from the movie. We saw it on Tuesday, which is the earliest you could see it outside of people who are on the red carpet. And I remember thinking like, this is like, because I was around for the death of Superman, but like I was 4, so I wasn't really there for it. But I haven't seen people this jazzed about Superman my entire life. Like even Man of Steel, people weren't this excited about Superman.
I think there's a certain air about it. Like, James Gunn gives a shit, and it just hasn't felt like there's been too many movies that have mattered where the studio or the director, it's just like people are put in like charge of these projects, and it just feels like they don't give a shit. And James Gunn is a person that we can rely on to be that. And so like, because when you hear him talk about it, when you hear people like, asking him questions, and he's like, this is like, somebody called it like a cyberpunk, like, I don't know. It was like, I've heard some weird kind of references, like pop cultural references to like how they describe this movie. No, it might've been like, it couldn't have been steampunk. Anyways, it was just a weird like analogy.
I've heard punk rock a lot.
Punk rock. Maybe that was it.
Yeah.
But I've heard some,
I was gonna say program / good friend of the show, Brad Gullickson. When he went to go see it, he saw it on Monday actually. So I guess he did get to see it before I did. But I asked him like, what's a non-spoiler reaction to it, and he said punk rock. So
it's punk rock, man.
Yeah, which I can see how people would think that it is pretty rock and roll. So, but again, I'm not going to say any more than that. I think that enough should get people excited for it.
I'm so jazzed for this movie. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. I need Saturday to get here like ASAP, man.
I'll tell you, Olivia, hopefully this isn't embarrassing to tell everyone this, but she was crying at the end of it. I'll just say that. Okay. So,
did you?
No, but I was close. So that's,
that means I'll cry.
James Gunn has made me cry twice in a movie. It was Guardians 2 and 3. So, and I think he doesn't, again, it's not, I'll say it didn't hit as hard as like the Guardians films for me, but I don't think it was ever going to. Like those movies are just really special to me.
Okay. How many post-credit scenes?
There's 2.
So it's like a mid and a post?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a mid and post-credit scene. That's all I'll say. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And moving on.
And transitions. Aaron, we had, let's see here. Let me get my notes out real quick. Fantastic Four, speaking of superhero movies, there were some first reactions. People have seen it. There was a red carpet a couple nights ago.
You're saying this, how you're saying this is scaring me.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know. I haven't looked into like what people have said yet.
Okay.
So we're gonna in real time read this together. Okay. So it says here, during a recent international promo stop, Marvel Studios screened. Oh, so it's not even the full movie. They previewed 30 minutes of the first step, featuring key scenes of the film's first and second acts for fans and press. And the response was overwhelmingly positive. Some saying that it's Marvel's best outing since Avengers Endgame. How would they know that? They saw 30 minutes. But here are some things. We have MP Morales over on Twitter said that it was incredible and described the footage as a cool introduction into a quartet, their powers, and the looming threat of the Silver Surfer. We have Good Nerd 23 says Fantastic Four might be the best Marvel movie post in-game. It feels a lot like The Incredibles. Yeah, because The Incredibles was basically
people
Fantastic
fucking said that Thunderbolts was the best thing since Endgame, so they can go shove that shit up their ass.
Yeah,
pardon my language.
We get a lot of that, don't we? We get a lot of this is the best since whatever. It's grabby. It gets on the poster. It gets in a commercial. All the things. We have F Fantastico BRA, who's a Brazilian fan account, says what was shown was not only surprised me, but was genuinely. Sorry, let me try that again. What was shown did not only surprise me, but genuinely moved me. The entire setting of this universe is unique. It's a great gift for fans. It all starts with an intimacy we're not used to seeing in this type of movie. It feels like we're meeting a real life family with vulnerabilities, humor, affection, and purpose.
So, Chris, not to distract you, but this is something I actually wanted to bring up. I'm gonna drop a link in our Discord real quick,
Okay.
in our chat for you. I want you to open up. So this is another Geek Tyrant article, actually.
Okay.
And if you scroll down, like right below the headline, it's that picture that's been kind of circulating of Shala Ball,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, who is over her shoulder?
I think it's just a screen on a billboard or on a tower of a building of some sort behind her. It's just broadcasting it like it's like news.
So it's okay, got it. Okay. I was starting to get concerned because I was like, is this like something that's like right in our face that we're too like we're so focused on her that
we don't see Norrin Rad behind her.
We don't see Norrin Rad like right behind her. So like that's my thing. It's like, okay. So I just wanted to ask that
one
question.
Silver Surfer is a party, two Silver Surfers.
That's a crowd.
That's a hootenanny. That is, that's a crowd.
I'm still like, again, I still have this feeling like we're gonna get some dimensional jumping.
Yeah.
And that's how we're gonna go from Shala Ball to Norrin Rad. That's how I feel.
There's been some theories that at the end of Thunderbolts, spoilers for the post-credit scene of Thunderbolts, everybody, that the ship that we see, which here's the thing, before I even say this, I don't believe it because the music that they play at the end of Thunderbolts is the Fantastic Four music. So I'm almost positive that it's the Fantastic Four that's falling into the atmosphere. But there's rumors that the people that are the crew that's falling into the atmosphere at the end of Thunderbolts is not the Fantastic Four. It's actually the X-Men from the universe that Monica Rambeau is in. And that's who is joining the Earth 616 Avengers in this battle first off against Doctor Doom. But
interesting. I
don't believe that because again, they played the Fantastic Four theme at the end. So it makes too much sense. Unless that's almost not even like a diversion. That's a straight up lie.
Yeah.
Like you're lying to me right now, Marvel. And I don't like that. So how much, let me ask you this before we move on. What's your stake in like them rebooting the universe after Secret War? Like give me a percentage of how realistic that is, that at the end of Secret Wars, brand new universe, brand new Tony Stark, brand new Steve Rogers, all the whole universe is completely rebooted.
I mean, I don't care.
Okay. So
I like if
0 to 100, I don't care.
Yeah. Like to me, there is so much work to be done now in the MCU.
Yeah.
Like there's so much work to be done. The MCU used to be like, we might be like approaching like the greatest like 180 for like DC and Marvel in like studio history, because with James Gunn doing all this stuff, like he is killing it over there with Peacemaker, with
Suicide Squad,
like all this stuff. Yeah. And so with and the MCU like kind of being like, if it's going to be the quality of like I have not watched Ironheart yet. I do plan to.
Oh, can I say before you go on? I watched all of Ironheart on Saturday.
Yeah.
It is very good.
Okay.
It is very good.
Okay. Well, then that's great for that. I mean, I'm happy for that. Like, but the thing that's going to really, I think, continue, like I'm going to be very trepidatious when it comes to cinema, when it comes to Marvel Cinematic Universe, because I am not as steadily
confident?
I'm just not invested. I'm not confident as I was,
how could you?
Yeah. It's like, it's been too all over the place, and they've lost their way by trying to capitalize on everything. And it's been an unfortunate journey recently, and hopefully they see the light with how James Gunn is treating the DCEU or whatever they're going to call it now.
Yeah. So I don't actually know what they're calling it, but I think it's just called the DCU perhaps. But here it just popped in my head. Here's a Men in Black quote for you. You got Marvel, old and busted, and you have DC, new hotness.
New hotness, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what it feels like.
The Penguin was like we're getting consistent bangers.
Yeah, it started with the Batman,
DC.
right? And then Penguin, and then has there been anything between that though? I've heard Superman and Lois is good, but I haven't watched it.
I've watched I've watched several, if not at least like one season of episodes. It's not my favorite thing, but it is good. Like the storylines are good. The again, I haven't continued after certain like big milestones were hit.
Yeah.
And so I want to get back into it, but yeah, it's just there's so much content that it's so hard to like focus on one thing. I was on the plane I want to say from Nashville, and I started watching Kaiju number 8, which is a big thing on Crunchyroll right now, and that show is actually very good. So I still need to finish that one.
Mm-hmm. Well, I highly recommend Ironheart. Again, I went in with the lowest of expectations because Marvel is not promoting this at all. The most that they've done is like a couple ads here and there, and then they put Robert Downey Jr. on a call with Dominique. I'm forgetting her. Dominique Thorne, I think is her name, who plays Riri Williams. But it's really charming. I like the show a lot. It looks very good. Like if there's one thing that you don't have to worry about in this movie, in this show, that I think a lot of people are a little nervous about with She-Hulk and Moon Knight and Secret Invasion. It looks. And I was like very, very impressed by how this show looked. So and like the Ironheart suit looks just as good as every Iron Man suit in the MCU. So
I think that might be what's kind of like holding people back. I'm nervous because, again, I'm not going to say that Riri Williams is the replacement for Tony Stark, but she is almost the spiritual predecessor to him in this universe, and that's kind of a scary thing because
not a spiritual predecessor. Predecessor. Would be
sorry. Yeah, sorry. Spiritual, like I guess the person that comes after.
Yeah.
Like follow up.
Yeah.
And so it is hard to accept that, there's not necessarily going to be a Tony Stark. However, there is a Robert Downey Jr. now, right. So it's like,
plus I've heard rumors that his daughter is going to be in Doomsday. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, that could be just another Iron Man. Then now you have Rhodey, you have Ironheart, you have, I'm forgetting her name now. She says shit. Morgan. Thank you. She says shit in the movie. So anyway, yeah. I mean, I feel. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
What was Pepper Potts? Was Rescue?
Yeah.
Rescue?
Something like that. Yeah. Point being is that I feel like pretty optimistic actually of the MCU right now. And Aaron, we've said this from the beginning that they have our money until Secret Wars, right?
Just like Game Freak, they got our money.
Yeah, they got our money. Like they have our money. I'm going to go see all these movies the first day they're out. And I am legitimately excited for Fantastic Four. But I will say that when it came down to Superman and Fantastic Four, and actually Olivia asked me this when we were about to, like, we were watching the trailers and they showed a Fantastic Four trailer before Superman. She's like, which one are you more excited for? And I was like, it was Superman. It's been Superman this entire year. Superman was my most anticipated film of the entire year. So, and it's great. So here's something that wasn't highly anticipating, but is absolutely killing it at the box office right now, Aaron. Jurassic World Rebirth, believe it or not. Killing it.
Okay. Let me just, before we get too deep into this one.
Okay.
The other day, I completely forgot Scarlett Johansson's name.
Just out of nowhere, couldn't remember her name?
Just could not remember. Like I saw her in the trailer. I saw a picture of her and I'm like, and then I remembered her name was Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that name doesn't fit her. Like it doesn't, it's not like there's nothing Scarlett or Johansson about this woman at all. So like ScarJo, like it just didn't work for me. Anyways, that's the one thing for me. Like I do want to see Jurassic Park. I know it is, or Jurassic World.
Yes.
It is killing it. I'm excited for people to have, fun with it. It just blows my mind that it is killing it because it doesn't look like anything that's ever been a Jurassic Park film other than that it's on another fucking island.
Yeah. From what I understand, this is the Force Awakens of the Jurassic Park universe, which means that like it is a soft retread of the first one, which, I mean, we haven't covered any Jurassic Park movies on this show. Not one.
We haven't, have we?
We've had 3 drop while we've had the show, and not once have we said we should cover Jurassic World Dominion. Like, why would we? That movie made $1 billion.
Yeah.
But here's my point: is that movie made $1 billion. It made $1.7 million. We didn't talk about it because these movies have not really taken up the mantle of that original Jurassic Park Steven Spielberg film.
Nothing will.
Nothing
follow on.
Thank you.
Nothing will. Like, you can go back, and I will say this anytime we have a conversation, or anytime I have a conversation about the original Jurassic Park, you can go back right now and watch that movie, and it still looks
incredible,
phenomenal, incredible. It is an all-time
it's a perfect
classic.
Movie. Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
it is.
It is a bona fide classic. Clever girl.
I watched a video about this lady. She was it was like a TikTok or something about this lady that was having like she's like, I'm the cool aunt and I have Jurassic Park parties. And so she had people like, she had the whole thing where it was like, instead of pin the tail on the donkey, it was like spit the acid on Nedry. So like she put on the dinosaur mask and all you see is, it's like, like and all this snacks. Yeah. Like the hangman was like, like it was like EVER GIR blank. So it was like, what's the L? Clever girl. It's like the whole thing was perfect. So it was like, I want to do something like that because the first one will always and will never stop being an amazing movie.
What always surprises me about every time I rewatch Jurassic Park is that Samuel L. Jackson is in that movie.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah. Hold on to your butts.
And he's got the longest dragged cigarette just hanging out of his mouth the entire time. But point being is that Rebirth murdering it right now, Aaron. It's currently sitting at $380 million worldwide. Like, I think it's after its first weekend, I think it's like 4th at the box office already. And it's wild. Let me ask you this, just out of curiosity. At the end of August, or we'll say mid-August, because Fantastic Four will have a little bit of time to be out. What do you think will be the highest grossing film of the 3 that are coming out in July? Jurassic World, Rebirth, Superman, and Fantastic Four First Steps. Actually, go ahead and put it in order for me. In box office.
I'm going to go Jurassic World.
Number 1?
Yep.
Okay.
No. Number 3.
3? Okay.
Number 3. And then I'm going to go with Fantastic Four, and then I'm going to go with Superman. I think Superman is going to continue, like it is going to continue to make money. I think there are going to be so many people who are exactly like you who are going to go back and see this movie
word of mouth
2 to 3 times.
Yeah, because
of how amazing people are saying it is, because of how amazing people are experiencing this, and it doesn't seem like it's just one of those ones where it's like, everybody's like, oh, it's an amazing movie, and they go in there and they walk out. It's like, no, people are like walking out of it saying, holy shit.
Makes you feel something. It makes you feel good feelings at the end of that movie. I'll tell you, it's like the perfect blockbuster. It's the perfect summer blockbuster this year. And that's in a field of, again, a Jurassic Park movie, F1, a How to Train Your Dragon live action movie. Like this, I think Superman is going to be the movie that when we look back on the summer of 2025, we're going to go, outside of Trump destroying the country, Superman absolutely made us believe that he was real. And, James Gunn made us believe that Superman was real. To answer my own question though, I'm going to say Jurassic Park, number 1. I think it might get close to $1 billion. I don't think it'll hit $1 billion because people feel badly about Dominion, which was the last one. But people still love Jurassic Park. Like people, like the casual fan, that people who go to the movies, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, when they go to the theater and they go, what do I want to see? I really don't care about Superman. I don't care about Fantastic Four. Oh, Jurassic Park. I'll take my kid to go see that.
I disagree.
Okay. Well,
I think
we'll check back.
I think that parents are going to be like, I think, grandma, grandpa can be like, I grew up on Superman. He was a hero when I was a kid. Mom and dad are going to be like, like this looks really good. It looks like it's going to be worth the money. And then also like, oh, this is also a movie that Superman, I can take my kids to. It's superheroes. So I think like, people are no longer like excited about taking their kids to go see dinosaurs ripping people apart, but I think that simply the Superman iconism of him is going to be that overall draw to where it's multi-generational.
That's possible. I mean, I could be very wrong here, but I firmly believe that Jurassic Park will just continue to rake in money for making average films for the first one.
Yeah. So can I talk about a movie just real quick?
Well, let me finish my box office real quick. We got Jurassic Park. I'm going to say it's going to make $800 million worldwide. I'm going to say Superman comes in at a semi-close second at $650 million. And then I'm going to say Fantastic Four, kind of a distant third. I'm going to say it brings in about $450 to $500 million. So yeah, that's my ranking. Okay. What's your movie that you want to talk about?
Ballerina.
Oh, John Wick.
Good. Fucking stupid.
Not what I was expecting. I was expecting to be like, man, I loved it. No, not good.
Absolutely pointless.
Got it.
I would, John Wick felt like it had a point. Every single movie had a point to it. Like we knew what he was doing, we know where he was going, and like we knew what the end of it was. Like he's got to kill the guy that fucked up his dog, and then kill those people that and that's the whole thing. Like it was great. Love every moment of John Wick. Ballerina felt like the most nonstop, pointless piece of shit I've ever like one of the worst that I've ever watched. It was just not, it was like, I don't know, 136 minutes or like 120 minutes of just like, where the fuck are we going?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
bad.
I'll be honest, this might be a hot take. I haven't really enjoyed any of the John Wick movies outside of the first one. The first one I like quite a bit. 2 and 3 I think are fine, but I don't find them as charming as I think a lot of people do. And then I had no interest in the Peacock show or Ballerina. So
haven't watched the Peacock show, the Continental, which is about the hotel.
Yeah.
But they are definitely trying to do, I would say, like sequels to Ballerina, and I hope not. God damn it!
I think we're gonna have a situation where Ana de Armas is gonna lose some of her stardom. Like she has failed a lot. I mean, she had Ghosted with Chris Evans, failed. She had her Marilyn Monroe biopic, failed. I'm trying to think, there's another one that she did recently, but then this as well, like not doing well. And not to sound like a jerk, but she's not getting any younger either. And I think that like that Ana de Armas charm is going to start to sort of fade away at a certain point. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see where Ana de Armas is in the next 5 to 7 years in her career. Because I think she's a pretty good actress overall. Like I honestly believe that like when I see her in things, I'm pretty okay with what she does, and obviously she's beautiful regardless, and she'll continue to be beautiful. But like, I think that like her as a leading woman in film might be tough for her.
Yeah.
But speaking of leading women, I should say really quickly before we move on from Jurassic World, Scarlett Johansson with Jurassic World killing it, she has become the highest grossed actor of all time. Men, women, everybody.
Damn.
She passed Samuel L. Jackson. So
wow.
Yeah.
And that's the same lady that starred in Lucy.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I mean, a lot of these films were the MCU films. I mean, she was in Endgame. She was in she's in all the Avengers films. So like,
have you seen Lucy?
I feel like I've seen a little bit of it, but not all of it. Is that where she has like powers and she's like a spy?
It's like, okay, it's like Limitless, but like she's like a drug mule and it busts like in her stomach, and then like it's just like, yeah, it's like Limitless on heroin.
Got it.
Or crack, cocaine.
Why didn't that work?
Something.
Yeah,
I mean, it was an interesting concept. I think was it Morgan Freeman in that one? Morgan Freeman was in that one.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible. It was just silly.
Yeah. Last thing, Aaron, that I want to talk about here on the grid is San Diego Comic-Con. We're going to be there in 2 weeks.
Yes.
You've officially confirmed you're going.
Confirmed.
Yeah. What are you doing at San Diego? Because you're not working comic sketch art, which is what I'm doing. What are you doing?
I am going to be a panelist.
What kind?
Yes. So the panel will actually be Thursday night, or Thursday evening, 5 to 6 p.m. And it will be on the future of digital collectibles.
Who's in this panel with you?
And it's going to be people from like Vivi, McFarlane Toys, Pudgy Penguins, like everybody that's like doing really big things in the digital and like digital, or as they call it now, like the phygital collection space. So I'm excited to network. I'm excited to talk about Fanable, which is where I work, and I'm excited to network with these like subject matter experts of this, because I'm still learning. There's so much to learn, but I'm having a great time so far, and this community has been just really welcoming. And again, I really love my job. So
well, everybody listening right now, since you're listening to this on the grid, and it's open to everybody, if you go to that panel and you go up to Aaron and you give him the secret password, which is ballerina,
Zaboom. Oh.
Ballerina,
yeah,
lowercase b, ballerina, he will give you an Oblivion Bar themed Labubu. Right?
That's a lie.
That is a lie. How dare you?
I will probably have stickers. I might even bring our
I'll give you a
trading
sticker.
cards.
You're not going to get a Labubu. I'm going to give you a sticker and you're going to like it.
I don't have Labubu money. Okay.
You ain't got that. You ain't got that Labubu money.
I ain't got Labubu money. I don't even got the knockoff Lafubu. I ain't got none of that
Fubu
stuff.
needs to make some Labubus. Lafubu.
Yeah. Lafubu.
Lafubu.
Lafubu. Yeah. Let's talk about San Diego Comic-Con and some of these guests real quick. I know we're overlying. Like we said, we
go
overboard.
We go over.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's not a big deal. Don't even worry about it. A couple people that have been confirmed for San Diego. Aaron, just give me a yes or no on excited to see them. Okay. Bilkis Evely.
Excited.
Artist of Helen of Windhorn, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Very exciting for her to be there. I've never met her, and I will be getting something, probably my Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow hardcover signed by her. So
I'm hoping that she either has those or I'm going to go and check and see if I can find, because I do not have a copy of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I do have though? No, never mind. Okay, go ahead.
Jonathan Hickman. You gonna bring anything to get signed for Jonathan Hickman?
I don't know if I have anything of his.
You have some X-Men, I'm sure,
do.
right?
I probably do.
Yeah. I don't know if I have plenty of Jonathan Hickman, but I don't know if I have anything that I really want him to have signed. Maybe Secret Wars, perhaps. Jim Lee will be there. I'm assuming
we do not have a good relationship.
Aaron does not have a good relationship with Jim Lee. He's over here selling bootleg Batman shit.
I didn't sell it. I gave it away. Okay. Can't get mad at me for that.
We have, let's see here, Maggie Thompson. She's done a lot of cool stuff. I don't think you have anything for her.
Frank Miller
will be there. He'll probably be there for like 10 minutes on Friday. So
Dan Jurgens.
Yeah, will be there. The Michael Cho. Are you familiar with Michael's work?
Yeah. Is that okay? Is he related to Frank Cho?
No.
Okay.
But he does like a pop art type of art. He does a lot of really great covers.
I'll have to go say hi to Nick Dragata though.
Nick Dragata will be there, which is cool. We got Jay Lee. I feel like Jay Lee is someone that there's a couple creators that are like at every single convention that I go to.
Yeah,
Jay Lee is one of them.
He is the sweetest guy though.
Really nice.
So
really quiet.
Sweet. Yeah.
You'll go to the con, like for Aaron and I, we'll show up at the con super early, usually for work and such. And he'll usually be there already like working on commissions. Like he's very tactful, I'll say, with all this stuff that he does. Stephanie Phillips, good friend of the show. She's awesome. She'll be there.
Shit.
What's up?
Daniel Warren Johnson's going to be there.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I think I saw that. Yeah, that makes sense. He's at a lot of these things. And man, it's just crazy to think about Daniel Warren Johnson now in like 2025. Because I was at C2E2 2018 and Daniel Warren Johnson was just sitting at Felix's booth. No one around him. No one talking to him. We're talking like Extremity days, Aaron. Like, this is pre Beta Ray Bill. This is pre Wonder Woman. Like, no one around him at all. You could walk up to him and just chat with him for an hour if you wanted to.
Did I tell you, like, I think it was at C2E2 the last time I was there, I bought a Murder Falcon #1, like first issue, like perfect. I'm going to get him to sign that one.
Nice. Yeah. Murder Falcon. Good story, everybody, if you haven't read it yet. Kind of a weird set of people. I mean, Chip Kidd is cool. I don't know if are familiar with Chip Kidd, Aaron, but he's done a lot of designing. So a lot of the Absolute stuff, like DC Absolutes, he usually will do some design work. He works closely with Alex Ross for a lot of his art books as well.
Oh, okay.
So he's done a lot of good stuff. And I'm trying to think what he did recently that he might be there for. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, I met him actually at New York 2021 when I met Alex Ross, and he's really cool. So JG Jones, I'm sure you have some of his covers, right?
I'm looking him up. JG Jones.
He has a Doctor Doom cover coming out. It's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So
I probably have some of JG Jones.
Yeah, I would be
from
surprised
what I'm looking at
if you didn't. But that's kind of
oh wow, I like this. He's got some amazing art. He reminds me a lot of Alex Ross's art.
Yeah. This is not a complete list. I'll tell you. There's a lot of
this is such a short list.
I'm just going to look really quickly because like San Diego Comic-Con has an official, for everyone like not in the know, San Diego Comic-Con has an official website, but it is shit. It is never updated. There's nothing on here that is accurate. So,
you know what else is never updated is the events column on Comic Sketch Art.
That's true.
.com.
Yeah. No one keeps up with that, but there's like a ton of Comic Sketch Art people that'll be there. Usually Comic Sketch Art is like dominating Artist Alley because they have all the top names, but there's going to be a lot of people there from Comic Sketch Art that aren't on this list.
There's quite a few I'm looking at the special guests on the Comic-Con's website.
Mm-hmm.
J.M. DeMattis, Nick Dragata, Mark Evanier, Greg Evans, let's see, Bill Quist-Evely, obviously we already know that, Jonathan Hickman. Yeah, I mean it's pretty short. It's almost the same thing, obviously. I mean, obviously the blog probably took this
Yeah, they took it directly from the site.
Yeah, Scott Shaw, Jen Sorensen.
Here's the thing about San Diego is you kind of have to just like show up. Like you have to just
Hope.
you have to hope that the person that like there was one year Rose Besh, who I'm sure is going to be there this year. I wanted like, this is like when Rose first started getting into making covers. And I just brought some Rose Besh stuff because I was hoping she'd be there. And she was there with Frankie's Comics. She was there at his booth, but like it wasn't promoted anywhere, not even on his social media. So that's kind of how San Diego is. It's not like other cons where you can go online and look at the guest lists. It's not like any of the pop read sites like C2E2 in New York. But
you just got to show up and hope.
Yeah. So bring all your 9.8s just and crack them right now. And just hope that that Scott Snyder will be there with your absolute Batmans, you know? So,
I mean, if Nick Dragotta is going to be there, Scott Snyder's probably going to be there.
Undeniably, Scott Snyder will be there. I would be so surprised.
I think I'm just going to start looking through stuff because I have a disgusting amount of piles and I'm just going to see if I can.
You guys can't see this on my end, but there is just
cultivate.
It is like Hoarder Nation behind Aaron's right shoulder. It's crazy, man.
What's funny is that Carly came in here the other day and she looked around. She goes, "It's not as bad as I thought."
What were you expecting, Carly? Aaron, look behind me. There is nothing on my floor. You can't see anything.
I don't know what to tell you, man. You live in a house. I'm sure you have. I mean, but the thing is, you're always organized. You're always organized.
Yeah.
I am never organized, and therefore, organized is your basic level. It's like you're idling.
Yep.
You know, this is my idol. You know, just
he's a messy genius. Everybody, you can't change him. You know,
that's what's sad. That's what's sad.
All right, Aaron, I think we're nearing the end here of the grid. Again, everybody, this is what you get each week. Again, this will be out to everybody on the normal feed, but you know, each Friday for the next 9 episodes, this will be behind the paywall. So if you like this sort of free-forming conversation that Aaron and I have, sometimes we'll review movies that we won't usually cover on the show. Sometimes it'll just be a normal conversation. It's mostly just Aaron and I getting on camera and just chatting. So if you like this is what you get at the $2 tier over on Patreon. Try it for 7 days for free if you want to just give it a shot. So
$2.
$2. What are you gonna do with
month?
What is $2? You know,
that's cheaper than a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
Yeah, for real.
You can't even. I went to a freaking gas station the other day and got a Gatorade or a Powerade. $4.
Highway robbery. Goddamn tariffs, man. I'm telling you. Where do we get all our ingredients for Powerade?
China.
Probably China. All that sodium. Blue dye.
Number 5.
Here's a movie quote for you. I'd like to thank Powerade because I'm contractually obligated. And they have a new flavor, Mystic Mountain Blueberry. It's refreshing. Feels good on a hot summer day. All right,
that would be Talladega Nights.
Talladega Nights, thank you.
my smoking hot wife. Ow!
I love the way they're talking to you, Chip. If we wanted,
boys are winners.
Boys are winners. We would call them Wet Nurse and I can't remember the other name.
Dr. Quinn and Medicine Woman.
Dr. Quinn and Medicine Woman. Oh, all right. Everybody look away. Look away.
Yes.
Let me hold your hair.
This is egregious. Okay, we got to go.
All right. Aaron, anything you want to say to the patrons? All the freebies, all the freeloaders.
You freeloaders. No. Thanks for listening. Check out the Patreon levels. Feel free to join again. 7-day free trial.
Yep.
It's a good time every week, and you get more than you pay for. So, thanks.
Yeah,
have a good one.
Go listen to our Paul Pope conversation. Jeff Lemire, same day, same feed that you're hearing this on. We just dropped an audio commentary with Christian Ward talking about Event Horizon, 1997's Paul W.S. Anderson cosmic horror. There are thoughts, and we have them over 2 hours. So go check that out with the upcoming writer of Event Horizon Dark Descent. So, and good friend of the show, really handsome guy overall. Just a good guy, Christian Ward, just
a gentleman,
a true gentleman. He's currently hanging out.
Scholar and a 3-time Eisner award-winning scholar.
Yeah. Yep. He's currently hanging out with Sam Lake. Aaron, I don't know if you know that or not, but
yes,
he's posting it online, like bastard. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for, listening to this. Go follow us over on Patreon. We appreciate it. And we will see you next week behind the paywall, episode 171.
Bye.